Hello everyone and welcome to the DotA2.fr League Season 5, game number 1 of Team Exception versus Camping Your Ancient. I'm Kira from VicaraGaming and joining me today is all the way from Japan, my buddy Kazuto. How are you, man?
Tired.
Yeah, I can understand. It's like 4 in the night right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
10 seconds to go.
That's totally insane, man. Still, I'm really glad to have you here. We're going to go straight into the draft, where we see the first ban of Team Exception being the Ancient Apparition, and Camping Your Ancient banning out both the Lycan as well as the Invoker. So, unfortunately for you, Kazuto, we're not going to see the Lakyo Invoker you were so desperately hoping to see. Yeah, for those of you currently watching, Kazuto, just before the match, he told me that Lakyo was sporting a very beautiful Evoker set and has that hero actually featured on his profile. So if there was going to be an Invoker, it would probably be Lakyo. But so, no Invoker, also no Batrider, who was just banned out by Team Exception, and the immediate first pick being the Centaur Warrunner by Team Camping Your Ancient. And Centaur Warrunner is a hero that we've been seeing a lot lately. Seriously, ever after the last patch, and I believe also a little bit before that, he's been picked up to a tremendous amount because people really rediscovered the power of the Stampede, the power of the double edge, and of course that beautiful hoof stomp. So the first pick Centaur Warrunner, not really any surprise there. Going into the first pick for Exception, which is going to be the Treant Protector. And now that I see the Treant Protector, I start wondering. I believe it actually was Team Exception who, in one of the games of Season 4 of the DotA2.fr League, actually ran a Treant Protector Wisp combination. And during that game, at first I didn't really think what was going on, but they played that combination to such an astonishing amount in the early game, just using Leech Seed on whatever enemy and using that extra movement speed from the Wisp to just stay in range, and get all of those damaging dots. It was really quite astounding. So yeah, I really do hope that we are going to see that again. But do you know that, Kazuto? Was it actually Team Exception or? Because
no, I wasn't.
Oh no! Wait.
In the teams right now.
I solo casted that match, I believe.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, because you stopped casting. Yeah, it was a long time ago. It was a long time ago indeed. And now the second pick by Team Exception is going to be that Mirana. Mirana has been played in, I just saw a statistic on Reddit which just pops back into my mind. Mirana has been picked in approximately 80% of all the international matches of yesterday. So, but she's really been popular throughout the entire
10 seconds to go.
This patch as well as the last patch. Just because you know you have those heroes which excel in the late game, you have those heroes which excel in the early game. Mirana's just a very steady hero ever, so who knows? I hope that we're going to see some arrows flying around there.
Yeah.
And now the Treant Protector Mirana, let's see, what hero would work well in that, because I'm expecting a tri-lane from this, although it's not too uncommon to see a Mirana go mid. Yeah, like I said, they might actually run a IO Treant harass tri-lane with the Mirana, although that is an unconventional
Kind of thinking
idea.
about an Earthshaker
ban.
Earthshaker Mirana always works really well, so yeah, I agree with you on that one.
That's why.
Yeah. Maybe they could even go with the Shadow Fiend or whatever other setup for the arrows.
10
actually.
seconds to go.
Now Team Camping Your Ancient decides to pick up the Dazzle. Dazzle Centaur Warrunner is a combo that I really like because of the shallow graves and the very early shadow wave advantage that the group has for that Centaur Warrunner who is going to be farming a lot. And now, yeah, we see the Lifestealer being banned out by Team Exception, and Team Camping Your
10
Ancient
seconds to go.
expects some kind of setup from this for this Mirana, so they decide to ban out that Shadow Demon that I was talking about just now, as well as the Templar
Dyer's
Assassin, and Team Exception bans out the Slada. So two very very nice carry heroes being banned out by Team Exception, which would indicate for me that they have something in mind for that carry position. So they could actually
10 seconds to go.
oh no, wait, I think actually they ban out those heroes
5
so
seconds.
in order that they can protect the Mirana, I guess, because Lifestealer and Slaughter both very strong against
Reserve
Mirana if they
time.
can get the jump on her, because Mirana is naturally quite squishy. So if you get that Slaughter, the Slaughter Slithering Crush into a couple of bashes, Mirana will...
She can't even escape without her leap.
yeah,
There's
exactly.
no way to escape on Slaughter.
Well, at least not if he gets the Crush and a couple of stuns on you, and even then he has the sprint. And Lifestealer is able to get the jump on the Mirana with the infestability, and then if he open wounds, even if she leaps away, it's still going to be very dangerous. And now one of my favorite
Disruptor,
heroes
there you
makes his
go.
return indeed, as Team Exception picks up that Disruptor. So we are going to see some very nicely timed glimpses and some very nicely timed kinetic fields, I hope. Although in a few
I
games,
see a combination Vicara and Disruptor
at
at this point.
yeah, it is.
Into arrow?
Yeah, glimpse into arrow, very difficult to pull off, but not impossible.
10
And kinetic
seconds to
fields
go.
at least limits the range in which people can walk.
5
of course,
seconds.
it's not that as great as an Earthshaker or a Shadow Demon to pull
Reserve time.
off those combos, but it's not bad either. I just hope that this Disruptor is going to be played quite well, as in a few of the games of the VicaraGaming Open tournament, which is the tournament which is also currently going on, which we of VicaraGaming have organized ourselves. The Disruptor has also been picked up twice before, I believe, and every time I got equally excited. But Disruptor was never really played that well, unfortunately. But who knows? And now Team Camping Your
Because
Ancient.
Dyer's
we're
pick.
an amateur tournament, and not everyone can play.
Yeah, of course,
champion
of
like
course.
Disruptor pretty well.
Of course. Now Camping
Radiant's
Your
pick.
Ancient picks up the Tinker. A very, how do you call Tinker? I have mixed feelings about Tinker every single time that I see him. Because he is, I really like the idea of him, but his playstyle is so astonishingly different from
boring.
all the others. Not
Dyer's
No,
not
I mean,
banned.
it's
boring,
kind of a tinker on his work, because it's every time the same. Like teleporting, pushing, teleporting. That's in
yeah,
every
that's just what a
single
Tinker
time
does,
the same.
actually. Or teleporting,
Yeah.
blowing all your stuff, blowing all your abilities on a random hero,
10
then
seconds to
teleporting
go.
back. That's just his thing, I guess. So a Tinker mid for Team
5
Camping Your
seconds.
Ancient, because there's really no other place a Tinker should go than the mid. And Team Exception instantly replies
Reserve
with a
time.
Storm Spirit. And I like this pickup, because if the Storm Spirit can get off
Radiant's
that electric vortex, it also cancels out the boosted travel teleport from the Tinker. And with the Ball Lightning, you can easily get the jump on him. You have plenty of damage. So
Does Glimpse
10
teleport
seconds to go.
Tinker back if he teleports? Think yes.
hold
5
on.
seconds.
To back where it was 4 seconds ago. I think so. Yeah, I think that works. And finally,
Or
the
Dyer's pick.
and finally the Skywrath Mage pickup for Team Camping Your Ancient. That's a hero we don't see that often in professional Dota. I believe this is like the second or the third time I've ever seen him picked in one of the games that I've casted. But yes, I do like the Skyref Mage. I mean, silencing for a long duration,
Radiant's pick.
concussive shots with the slowing, the extreme nuke that is the Mystic Flare. Arcane Bolt, also really nice to have. But now, the final pickup for Team Exception is going to be the Lone Druid. He was picked up a lot during TI3 and shortly afterwards. But as of then, he has slowly faded into the background, if you
10
ask
seconds
me.
to go.
So I'm really glad to see him make his return. So the
5
lineup for
seconds.
Team Exception is pretty obvious. We're going to see a Treant Protector Disruptor, Mirana tri-lane, Storm Spirit on the mid lane, and a Lone
Reserve
Druid on the
time.
off lane. For Team Camping Your Ancient...
And Lone Druid isn't even alone.
No, of course, he has his bear with us.
So tanky at the early games.
Yeah, I know. So Team Camping Your Ancient really needs something to counter that. Because,
Totally agree.
for instance, a Timber Saw would... a
10
Timber Saw
seconds to
wouldn't
go.
really do that much, I guess. They decide to go with the Wraith
Wraith
King.
King.
Yeah, Wraith King is actually my favorite hero of all times. But this does make me wonder what actually this lineup is going to be, because a Wraith King offlane is not really common. I think we're going to see a Centaur Warrunner offlane, a Dazzle Skywrath Mage, Wraith King tri-lane, and a Tinker on the mid lane. And I like that tri-lane from Team Camping Your Ancient, because Shallow Grave on a Wraith King, which already is like nearly well, not nearly unkillable, but you have to kill him twice because of that reincarnation. He will become so astonishingly hard to kill. So let me just go over the lineup. On the side of the DotA, we have Team EX. We see
Places,
Azor
everyone.
on the Disruptor, El Patron on the Lone Druid, Laukio taking control over the Zebedee Storm Spirit. We have Kirko Bikian on that Treant Protector, and joining him is going to be Tib on the Mirana. And on the Radiant side, we'll see Team Sia with Distrou on the Centaur Warrunner. We see Mo and Bartsake and Artatak on the tri-lane on the Skywrath Mage, Wraith King, and Dazzle respectively. And finally, Wedges is going to take control over the pipe-wielding Tinker. And we already see the Spirit Bear walking over
Let's keep it clean, folks.
with
That's a
a...
neat trick, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. He's
30
scanning
seconds
out,
to
but he
go.
gets immediately found out by Artatak as well as Mo on the Skywrath Mage. He's going to be pulled back. I wonder what that's, what actually is that sword above him.
It can't attack.
Oh, yes, of
while
course,
being
of course.
so far away from its owner.
Yeah, of course, of course. And we also see a Dota tooltip modifier buff on him. Please, Valve, please fix. Volvo, please
And
fix.
they're
Yeah,
off.
the two-tip modifier.
Yeah, exactly. So the rune is going to spawn at the top lane. It's going to be an Invis rune, and Azor
Yeah,
is
Radiant
going
on
to
one
make
another
side,
bug on Storm
Dire
Spirit.
on the other.
Just look at the set. There's two blue stuff on there.
Ah, yes, it is, it is. Wearing that very nice Gifts of Fortune set with a Ring of the Storm to boot. So the first engagement,
Fierce
the
attack.
first flash off is going to take place into the mid lane, where Wedges is already being very aggressive on Laukio here. Already taking him down to a quarter of his health. On top lane, Distrou gets pulled back by Azor. As we see Laukio and Wedges still trading hits. Another laser hitting Laukio. Laukio already down to about half HP. He's going to have to eat a tree to heal up. Distrou right now is not getting any farm. He's completely being zoned out by Azor.
There is no tri-lane.
Where?
There is no
Oh, hold on,
tri-lane.
hold on.
There's
Mo is
no
under attack.
Mirana tri-lane.
Mo is dropping very low. Oh, there's the Shadow Grave from Odd Attack.
Oh,
Very
Shadow Grave.
nicely done.
Radiant's bottom
A
tower.
lot of
seems
damage
out
coming down
date.
from Kirko. Already bringing Odd Attack down to half health. Jesus. And no, indeed, there is not going to be a tri-lane. Instead, El Patron is going to be joined by Azor.
There is a tri-lane, but for the wrong team. We predicted
Yeah,
that Mirana will be on the try line with the try and protector, but
Oh well, Mirana.
that's not so.
No. Hold on. Where is the Mirana? Oh, Mirana is on top there with the tree protector. That is actually, so we are
You mean in the
seeing two dual lanes, which is okay, I guess, because tree protector is tanky and versatile enough in his own
Can
right
heal.
to be able to do that.
Miranda has that's a pretty set on her. Really pretty set on her.
You have no
Oh yes, it
right.
is. That's the relatively
Heavenly Guard.
new mount.
Right.
Yeah, the Heavenly Guardian. Let's see. Courier going to deliver
That's
the
cool.
bottle to Laukio. Already has his bottle 2 minutes into the game. That's really nicely done. Even though he is being largely hitted and out denied by wedges on the Tinker though.
Yeah, the Seeker is doing a pretty well job. Basically, he got 2 spare tangos left, and Luckio only 1. I think Luckio didn't buy that much into the first minutes of the game,
Yeah, that's true.
so that he can like
So that he can get his
up
bottle
the bottle
better,
so fast
yeah.
as possible.
Yeah, exactly. Also, Wraith King is getting a nice amount of farm, already sitting on over 800 gold. And you know, a Wraith King with full farm is really deadly. Laukio dropping low, not going to be first blood though. Tinker did not yet put any point into the heat-seeking missile. If he did, it would probably have been the first blood. Instead he went for the double laser, double modular machines. Now another laser, Laukio still dropping low. Laukio has got to look out right now.
Yeah, another laser and a couple of hits and he's down.
Yep.
But hey, there comes the heal. That's one of the good points of Trade Protector, because he can heal his entire team from wherever he is.
Yeah, from wherever he is, I know. Out come
Even
the boost
the
of
towers.
tranquility for Distrou on the Centaur Warrunner. It is currently his only item whatsoever. He's going to find an Invis rune, and where is he going to go? Is he going to try and get the jump on that mid lane? Yeah, it
There's
appears so.
there's an instant spawn regeneration room.
Oh yes, it seems to be, yeah. Tinker's just going to bottle that, and the regen rune is seriously the best possible rune to have on the Tinker. That's going to help him out so much. Distro still invisible, already halfway done though. I don't think this is going to be a successful gank. Laukio is back at the tower. Hold up. Centaur Warrunner is his Invis rune is almost run out, and there was a
Dazzler's-
smoke from Mo and Art Attack, but no, I don't think this is going to happen.
I don't think so, no.
Which is a shame, because that's a failed smoke. And also there's a ward from Team EX, which followed that out. Now Laukio gets attacked anyways. There comes Mo, in comes the Mystic Flare, going to lower Laukio's movement speed. In comes the heal from the Trained Protector as well. The Wedge is now under attack. There's a turnaround, and Laukio gets the kill. And is actually still alive, healing up with the bottle. Laukio, well done.
Holy hell, Laukio, nice job.
Yeah, he survived against a 3-man gank, although the gank was not really that well set up. I mean, turning that around, and the Tinker wedges got way too aggressive there. Now Laukio dropping again, but there's the additional living armor. Trained Protector making those
The
living
living
armors
armor
count.
is just totally agree.
Yep. Especially on this level of the game, of course. I mean, it gives a 40 block and a 7 health regen for 15 seconds. That's in early game. That's so important and can actually help.
That
out.
merge of the machine will work pretty well. As soon as he got on the towers, I don't think he put it off. Oh no, it's on 20
Dire's
seconds. Cool.
mid-towers having technical difficulties.
By the way, are you seeing how many last hits this lone druid is getting at the moment? His CS
no,
is
not
45-17. Compared to, and the number 2 is the Tinker on 28-10. I'm seeing
28-10.
I'm seeing Wiz getting really fat in this game. He
Oh,
already
yeah,
has his
it's
Midas as well.
Well, it's whoa. This
That's a 6-minute
48.
Midas.
Yeah, but 48. Wow.
48,
Lone Druid is
yeah.
doing his job.
Exactly, but also that's because Distrou can't really do anything. Oh, we see Dazzle get the kill on the Tree Protector at the bottom lane. Tip now also on attack, has to run back. Barteke dropping low, gets Shallow Grave upon though. So very nice kill there for Team Sia.
Oh, and I didn't see that, man.
Yeah, I was on the late side as well. Now one more Mystic Flare flies from Mo. And now Tinker gets the kill on the Storm Spirit in mid. Distro coming in as well, gets the hoof stomp down on Azor. There's your double edge, there's your kill. And Disruptor falls to the Centaur Warrunner as Sia takes a 3 kill lead in approximately half a minute. Well, a 2 kill lead, but takes 3 kills. So now we see the TP back from Wedges on the Tinker. He is sitting on 1k gold. That death of his just now cost him a large amount. It's going to take him quite a long time before he reaches that boost of travel, which he so desperately needs as a Tinker.
Do you think it will be a first time?
Do you think it will be a what?
The first item he'll buy?
Definitely not. Wait, yeah, he might decide to go for the Soul Ring instead. But I'm always in favor of.
I'm thinking about the Soul Ring as well because he got a null talent now.
But I'm always, even though he might go for the Soul Ring, I think he should go for the boots of travel. Because right now he's been hitting a lot of his abilities. He's been dropping low on mana ever since the game began. So I believe that just being able to get out of there and heal up completely is more important than getting the occasional mana boost. And I think that Watches agrees with me, because right now he's sitting on 1.4k and he hasn't bought a Soul Ring yet. Distro going to be glimpsed back in, but then activates his ultimate in order to be able to get out of that kinetic field dropped by the Disruptor. Azor was actually a tad on the late side with that kinetic field, so I don't think Warrunner actually needed to use that ultimate.
This Lone Druid has pretty good tactics on.
Yeah, he has
controlling the bear almost perfect.
Yeah, he has the Midas, he has
the
all the
bear.
Yeah.
The bear has the hand of Midas, so basically he switches between the bear and the druid itself pretty fast.
Yeah, exactly. Now Tip, we haven't talked about Tip actually that much. Mirana sitting on a medium position when it comes to the CS. Arrow flies, misses Mo, but Mo is still being hunted down by the Leech Seed. Now the Leech Seed is going to wear off. Kirko is going to go in there. In comes Distro on the Centaur Warrunner, and Tip activates the ultimate. Now Kirko has been spotted out, is going to have to TP away. Can they stun him? Bart's sake does not manage to get off the Wary Fire Blast. That's a real shame. And now El Patron is going to start laying siege to this tower. This will most likely be the first tower to fall in the game. At least is it, because El Patron now decides not to go for the tower. Instead munches down on the catapult here. Manages to get off some extra gold. Now the bear kiting some of the tower damage. Will it be enough though? Because now in comes the TP.
I think he got the Resimone ready. That's
yeah,
why
he probably does. Wait, what happened there?
Radiant's top towers in
Wraith
bad
King
shape.
teleported, but then got glimpsed back.
The Radiant lost the top tower.
That was amazing play by Azor. He saw the Wraith King coming in, then immediately used Glimpse and sent him back to where he came from. And now we see the Wraith King killing off the Mirana, but Mirana at the same time getting the kill on the Dazzle. First tower falls to Team EX, courtesy of the Lone Druid. And now the tier 1 tower bottom on the side of the Dire is also under attack. As we see Watches getting the jump onto the Tinker. He had an invisibility rune.
About that bottom tower. Radiant's mid
Still under
tower's getting
attack.
banged
Distrou
up.
dealing some nice damage. Barsig is there as well.
Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom tower?
Is it going to be enough? I wonder. Art Attack is back at the middle lane. Might be seeing a few more engagements here as a TP comes in. Kirko gets the lead seat off of Barsig. Arrow hits on Distrou. This might be a very big mistake for Team Sia. In comes the Stomp Distro. Tip leaps. The Ball Lightning comes in. There's the kill on the Centaur Warrunner. And also the ability, the reincarnation gets triggered on the Rift King. Manages to get away. Tinker comes in and manages to kill off the Storm Spirit, ending his killing spree. So right now we're standing on 5v5. Sia versus EX. There's your Soul Ring on the Tinker. He already had his boots of travel, that's why he came in there.
Again.
And now we'll join Art Attack into the middle lane. And Laukio buys back. Not sure why he buys back here.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
TP comes in. Distro is going to be joined by Mo. Mo is only still level 4 though. Lowest one on the board. Has helped out a little bit with his abilities, but you know, you don't want to be the lowest one on the board. Oh, and a very nice triple ancient stack going to be farmed by Wedges here. Very nice stacking done by Team Sia. But Kirko is actually going to find this and put a sentry ward down. And we might actually also be seeing an engagement here as Laukio zip-zaps in and misses Wedges actually, but gets trapped inside a double March of the Machines instead. Now Laukio still dropping low. Wedges being trapped inside of one of those. Oh no, is it Laukio? No, Laukio. Laukio drops to the Wraith King. Yeah, but it actually was the Tinker being trapped inside. For one moment there, I thought that Azor was actually part of Team Sia. Doing. And in the meantime, El Patron is farming.
I'm not actually sure if I'm talking inside the DotA2 client, but
Oh, you should be. You're in the same channel. Probably fine.
It's not popping up. Don't know.
So let's see. We see Team Sia laying waste to the tier 1 tower mid. Pinging is going down. And the heroes from Team EX are closing in. There's Azor, there's BK, and there's Tib as well. They are invisible. They're going to be damaged to a very large amount though. And Tinker managed to kill. They had to kill on the Disruptor. They were all trapped inside of that March of the Machines. Disruptor gets the kill on the Wraith King, placing a very nice Panic Storm. There's your double edge onto the Storm Spirit and the Shallow Grave on Distro. Being chased by Alpatron. Rocket's going to be able to manage to get Tib away from there. At the same time, Kirko is dropping very, very low. He has to retreat to the fountain. And the Centaur Warrunner picked up his Blink Dagger. Wedges making those March of the Machines count. That's the second time that the heroes from Team X have dropped extraordinarily low, just because they got trapped inside of a March of the Machines. And there's the mana boots for the Disruptor. So that's a 15 minutes arcane boots. That's not all that great. Yep, Blink Dagger for the Tinker. You have to be able to get the jump on the heroes a bit more with that laser heat-seeking missile. And of course the rearm is level 11 right now. Hasn't put his second point into rearm yet though.
Maybe because he needs to do something else.
Yeah.
Earlier.
And this is just classic Tinker. Just going in, pushing out the creep with your March of the Machines. Kirko might be caught out in the middle lane. The Mystic Flare deals a large amount of damage. Skywrath Mage manages to solo get Kirko down to approximately half HP. The very nicely placed static field manages to get to make sure that there is no follow-up. Now we see that
something with a clavier.
Yeah, a clavier. What's a clavier?
Sure.
Clavier? Sounds like a clavier. Isn't that like a piano? I'm not sure. My French is really bad.
My French is like, yeah, might not so, but
In comes the blink from the Centaur Warrunner, as well as the rockets and the laser combination. Wedges gets a killing spree, but now Wedges gets caught out. That's the Shadow Grave on him though. Art Attack gets caught out inside of a vortex, as well as a static storm. Now Distrou will fall as well. Double kill for Lone Druid. And Lone Druid already has his Radiance on the bear. So Barsek is just going to be chased down by that bear. Arrow flies, misses Barsek.
Thank you for the chat. It's a keyboard.
It's a keyboard, yeah. Hey, I wasn't actually that far away. Keyboard, you know, piano. I said piano. That counts, man. Okay, the resurrection comes down on Barsek. Azor will be nuked down by the tower. Barsek now dropping very low once again. Azure overgrowth. There's the kill by the Storm Spirit. Well done by Loudkill.
Well, fully agree on that.
The bear is going to fall on due to the March of the Machines that Loudkill plays there. Distrou finds Wit. Gets the stomp, gets Electric Vortex though. This is going to be a kill on the Lone Druid. Lone Druid falls for the first time. Loudkill dropping low once again. There's your Mystic Flare as well. Is it going to be enough? No, it's not going to be enough. Although Tip manages to get an arrow in the tower range. Watches comes in, gets the laser down. Tip dropping extraordinarily low. Are they going to get this kill? Blink Dagger is up in 7 seconds.
Yeah, they are. They have the Blink Dagger.
7 seconds. Is it going to be enough? Because Mirana has the phase boost. There comes Wedges. Tip is healing back up. There's the laser. Is it going to be enough?
So
no,
close.
It's not going to be
Oh,
enough.
so close.
Oh.
Oh god.
They had double blink daggers, but Mirana has the phase boost and manages to make it out alive. That play, that was just really good. Well done, Tib. Currently,
Totally
Tinker
agree.
is leading the leaderboards with 6-2. We have a Storm Spirit 5-5, also not too shabby. And actually, it's still a very even game, if you ask me. When it comes to XP, we've seen like it went into the favor of Team EX for a long time around the 10-minute mark. Now is completely in the favor of Team Sia, and yeah, the gold is pretty much dead even right now. So I'm seeing still a very nice match in the following minutes. For those of you who have just tuned in or are currently watching on the twitch.tv or the DotA2 client, I am Kira from VicaraGaming, bringing you game number 1 of Sia versus EX in Season 5 of the DotA2.fr League. We're 18 minutes and 30 seconds into the game, and what a game it has been so far. And of course, still with me is my friend Kazuto. So, taking a look at the item builds, we see Wraith King picks up his Blade Mail right now, and Tinker is going for the classic build. I don't often see a Tinker go any other build than this, and actually the same goes for the Storm Spirit. He's building into his Orchid already. More Marshes of the Machines come out for the Tinker, as there's a smoke charge combination. They are going to find Azor in here. Are they? Azor is invisible by the Moonlight Shadow, as is Laukio. In TP's the Tinker gets off the rocket and then immediately blinks back so that there cannot be a leap from the Mirana or an arrow. El Patron still farming away. He's still doing well, although the Tinker is catching up a little bit, it seems. There's a living armor on the tower right now, as the entire team Sia is going to start munching down on it. Mo gets hit by an arrow, brings him down to half HP. Glyph gets popped, but this will be a tier 1 tower. Making the tower counts, 2 towers down on the Dire side, 1 tower down on the Radiant side. And Laukio zip-zaps away as Wedges, as well as the Skyrath Mage manage to make it back, but do not manage to catch him. Wedges is just going to keep teleporting back to base, from the base. This is beautiful. Although I really want to see more of this Wraith King. He now has his Blade Mail, he has his Power Threads, and he has 1k gold. What could he be building into next? Short engagement on the middle lane? Azor dropping down to half HP. Rocket falls. Wedges there. The rampage. Distro comes in as well. There's your double edge. There's your stun. Kirko dropping low. Tip also dropping low. The arrow hits on Distro. Is it going to be the kill on Distro? Yes, it is. Laukio comes in and gets the kill. So a 2-for-1 so Sia gets 1 kill. X gets 2. No, Sia gets 2 kills. X gets 1 kill. Very nice exchange for Team Sia.
There's a double damage.
Oh yes, there is, and it's not going to be found just yet. Although, of course, like EX gets a semi-carry Centaur Warrunner. Lose 2 supports.
The observer ward is showing the room.
Yes, that is true.
It
So Team EX knows that it's here. Oh, and look at Alpatron in the ancient jungle, just hammering down on these granite golems. This is going to give him such a large amount of money once again. He's already sitting on 1.4k, and his bear is currently having a Face Boots, Hand of Midas, Radiance, and Orb of Venom.
Double damage!
Oh, and look at this
And
ancient. Yeah, exactly. No, it's a triple camp. Oh no, it's a double camp. My bad. Arrow hits on one of the ancient creeps. That's a glimpse back. Very nicely done from Azor here. Now Kirko dropping so low. Is he going to live? No, he's not going to live. Bartek rotates in, gets the kill. And Tip finds the kill on that Skyraf mate. In comes another Stampede. Azor falls as well. The leap down from Tip. Very nicely done. Now gets mini stunned. Poison Touch is still there as well. Bartek not going to find him. He's going to be able to teleport away. Now decides to instead attack the bear. Distro blinks in. Gets the hoof stomp. There's a laser as well. Is he? The bear is going to live? No. Yes. Yes, he is going to live. And this is just
so fast.
And this is just the power of the Centaur Warrunner. His Stampedes have caused such an advantage in the past few team fights. Right now it's a 75-second Stampede and a very large amount of trample and stun damage. Dazzle weaves his entire team, munching down on the tier 2 tower. Is it going to be contested? It should be at least. Alpatron is still there. Tip is there as well. Wedges, his TP is going to be denied.
Did you see that Tinker?
Yeah, I did. Bartek gets attacked right now. It's dropping very, very low. Is he going to live? Is he going to live? Yes, no, he's going to resurrect. Distro also dropping low. Gets rooted into tower raid. Now Bartek is back. Finds Azor. Is this going to be enough? Azor gets silenced by Mo. There's your blink. There's your kill from Distro. And Team Sia takes another triple kill.
Dire's top tower.
Also, again, thanks to that Stampede.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
And now there's a tier 2 tower. It's going to fall.
The Dire couldn't hang on to that mid tower.
And right now the XP is going over 2k to the favor of Team Sia. Gold 1.5k.
30 armor. Holy hell.
Yes, exactly. Right now the Wraith King picks up his Mjolnir. Oh, wait, Mjolnir or Maelstrom? I also always get the two confused. Let's see, where is it? Oh yeah, it's the Maelstrom, not the Mjolnir, my bad.
Yeah. Still, Maelstrom is just one item.
It's a wonderful item.
Away from, yeah, one item before he turns into Mjolnir.
Yeah, of course. Although there's always something which is better than a Mjolnir, which is the sheep stick that the Tinker just picked up. Such an important item for the Tinker.
So OP on Tinker.
Yeah, but that's just what Tinker does, you know. He can't really do much else than just TP in, TP out, blow his abilities, blow his items, TP in, TP out. That's just what the Tinker does. Kirko dropping low. There's your rocket. There's your laser as well. There's another Stampede as Distro comes on in, gets the double edge down on the Disruptor. Very nicely timed arrow from Tip actually manages to save the life of BKN Kirko there. Or no, wait, his name's Kirko BKN. I'm not sure. I think I called him TKN once. I think I called him Kirko once. And there's the additional blink, the double edge on Tip. Kirko managed to get off the overgrowth. Is it going to be enough? He gets poison touched upon. Distro is there as well. Is it going to be enough? There's a double edge available. No, no way. Kirko is going to fall to the Centaur Warrunner as Distro takes a dominating streak. He is 7-3, Tinker is 7-2, and it's looking really good for Team Sia.
Guess what's happening to DotA just couldn't save that bottom tower.
So currently the tower count is 4 are down on the Dire side, only 1 is down on the Radiant side. Sia is leading by 10 kills, is leading by 5k XP and leading by 3.5k gold.
Illusion.
And Centaur, by the way, is sitting on 3k gold. What could he be buying into?
More armor?
Yeah, more armor is certainly a possibility. He has his cloak, so he might be building into that Hood of Defiance. Has a Ring of Regen as well.
Where's... There we go.
Yeah, I think it's looking like a Hood of Defiance for the Centaur Warrunner at least. But he might also just...
no, it's a pipe.
Oh yeah, it's a pipe.
Buying a pipe.
It's a pipe, indeed. He's going straight for the pipe, actually. And a very nice choice on that, on the Centaur Warrunner as well.
But they don't have so many abilities.
No, that's true,
are
but the
so
Tinker
dangerous.
does. There's
Okay,
your
the
pipe,
Tinker.
there's your pipe. Oh no, hold on, he's on the same team as the Tinker. No, yeah,
Yeah, that's well.
you know, one of my biggest problems in Dota 2 that I always miss up what heroes on which side.
Yeah.
No, but you do have the
That's
spell
simple.
damage from the Storm Spirit as well as the Leech Seed from the Treant Protector.
I'm not sure if the
Radiant's
Leech
mid
Seed
tower's
is
coming
affected
apart.
by
Radiant's
I think the
mid
Leech Seed is
tower's
magic
in
damage,
trouble.
right? Yeah, it's magic damage.
Top tower's getting beat down.
On the, it says so on the
That's
Leech.
okay.
Dire's got one last top tower.
So one more tower falls on the Dire side as the
Radiant's
Team
mid
EX
tower
decides
could
to
use a
go
hand.
for Roche. They're most likely going to trade a tier 2 tower for that Roche though. Not that sure if that's such a great idea. Although it will allow El Patron or Laukio, because I feel that most likely one of those two heroes is going to pick up the Aegis. El Patron has the room for it, Laukio does not, and so it is going to be El Patron who picks up that
Dire's
Aegis.
top tower.
And they're going to lose a tier 2 tower for it.
Dire's top tower's
All
gone.
outer towers of the Dire are currently down. EX gets an Aegis. Maybe it's more to deny Team Sia getting that Aegis on the Wraith King. Because that's deadly.
There goes Radiant's bottom tower.
But they also get a tier 1 tower in return and will most likely continue their push into the tier 2 tower. No, hold on, there's a TP back by Wedge. No, there's a TP in for by Wedges. With his exclusive travel, of course. And now there's a Mjolnir for the Wraith King. Arrow flies, hit Distro, tip TP'd back, as did the rest of his team. In comes the bear, going to nuke down those creeps. There comes a Mystic Flare on the bear. A kinetic field gets popped, manages to get Bartsake inside of it, but there's no follow-up. El Patron is still invisible, as is Laukio. They're going to try and see if they can get the jump on everyone, I'd see. Distro comes in, manages to hoof stomp nothing. The bear is gone just in time. Bartsake now gets stunned down by the arrow. This is going to be a kill. Is it going to be? No. Distro gets nuked down a little bit. There's a sheep stick down on the spirit bear. Bartsake will drop one. Laukio now currently under attack. Wedges it there. That's just too much damage. Laukio is going to drop to the Tinker. Bartsake now also dropping low. Storm Spirit instantly buys back with El Patron dropping low as well. Distro gets attacked by the Mirana. Is it going to be enough? There's a shallow grave from the Dental. Art attack now also under attack. Zip's happening from Laukio. Gets the kill on Mo. Also Centaur Warrunner drops as well. Triple kill for Team EX and very well done indeed. But it's not over yet. The glimpse is there, but it's not even going to be necessary as Mirana gets the kill on Art attack. Only one still alive is Wedges on the Tinker. Very nice team fight for Team EX. Very well executed as well. Did you see how Mirana used her ultimate preemptively so that everyone could stand in location, then shot the arrow, and then immediately everyone just jumped on the occasion. They really executed that very, very well. And now El Patron, look at that damage he's doing to that tower. He's just going to be able to solo this tier 2 mid here. Wedge is there as well, but what is he really going to wait? With Alpeter now dropping low, the Mystic Flare is there as well. Is it going to be enough?
This Mystic Flare is so huge in damage.
Yeah, of course. It's just a very small area, but if you manage to get off a slow in time, it's so extraordinarily powerful.
If the Mirana arrow hits on full range, Mystic Flare will kill.
Oh yes, oh yes. Because that's
But I'm not
600 damage
entirely
in
sure
total.
because they are in 2 different teams. Isn't it?
Yeah,
Wait,
Mirana
yeah,
is
they are.
Mirana is in a different team from the Skyward Mage.
Again.
Bard's Sake, still sitting on 1.5k. Has his Mjolnir, has his Blade Mill as well. Although
He's playing full on the bear. Did you see that?
Hmm?
Look
he
at the
put all his
equipment
items on the bear.
got.
Oh yes, but that's a common thing to do for the lone druid. Just you yourself stay a bit on distance and you let your bear do most of the mauling.
He's demolishing that lanes.
Yeah. If this game goes into the late game, then we'll see El Patron pick up some really nice items from his own. His bear is pretty much 6 slotted right now. I don't think there's actually anything well, you could upgrade the Orb of Venom, I guess. Zip Zap in from Laukio. Wedges comes in as well, but there's the stump on Distrou, and Laukio is going to pay with the... No, is he? He zip zaps away for a very long... There's your... Oh no! No! Skyraf Mage gets the kill with an Arcane Bolt. He 4-stopped up on that ledge, very nicely executed by Mo. And there's your Shiva's Guard on the Tinker as well. But like I was saying, the lone druid Spirit Bear is pretty much 6 slotted. He might decide Azor. Hold on. Hold on. Wedges is still there. Gets trapped into a Static Storm Kinetic Field combination. BKN, there's your Shallow Grave though. In comes a stomp from Kirko BKN. BKN is invisible though, is it? Yeah, but they place out a center one and BKN is going to fall here.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty
Yeah, so
sight
finally
right
what I was trying to say is that
Dire's mid
that
tower's
El Patron
having
might actually want
technical
to upgrade the
No
Orb of
breaking
Venom
through the
into
dire
a Eye of
structures for
Skadi.
now.
But besides that, he can just go ahead and buy some items from himself. As he takes down the tier 2 towers,
Radiant's
split
bottom
pushing
tower seen
as
better
a lone
days.
druid does. But now also the tier 3 mid is under attack by Barsake. Gets the Ray Fireball down on Tip. Tip gets 4-stabbed away though. Are they going to be able to make this? They probably will or won't. The arrow misses. The weed is there as well. They might actually go ahead and turn around right now. None of their heroes gets trapped inside of the kinetic field. There's your Stampede. In comes the stomp from Distrou. Gets the kill on Azor. That double ash is just making it count.
Oh,
Arrow
he got
flying.
the Millionaire effect on him. Oh, that's bad.
What? What?
Double edge with this effect. The Rough King just picked up his Millionaire just
Yeah.
a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Notice that?
Dire's
Put it
mid
down
I
tower
on the Centaur runner. So
powerful.
the extra effect coming from this.
Yeah. Here comes the sheep stick on the bear again. Bear just constantly being turned into a pig. It wants to be a bear. Bartik munching down on El Patron. In comes Zipzap Laukio. Laukio with El Patron dropping very low. Mo gets Shallow Graves upon. Bear is still alive but dropping low as well. Distrou is almost dead. Is it going to be enough? The bear dies. Distrou dies as well. Mirana gets a kill on the Centaur Warrunner. Kirko dropping low as well. Wraith King gets a kill on the Storm Spirit. Helped by that tower. The bear is still alive. Wedges get a kill on the Treant Protector up top. He's linked in.
Is just overpowered.
He is.
Ain't looking
Wedges
good
TP's
for
back.
the
Is not going to be found. Deals some damage to El Patron. More munching down from Bartik. Gets the range. Gets the melee barracks on the dire side. Now dropping very low due to that Spirit Bear. Tip comes in as well. There's the resurrection. But it's not going to be enough because now here comes a turnaround. Bartik comes on in. Wedges gets the kill. He is godlike. And there goes the first set of wrecks, courtesy of Bartik. And right now, Kazuto, if you are Team EX, how are you going to turn this around?
Comeback team fight.
Comeback team fight.
Yeah, a comeback team fight. Basically, comebacks are the most powerful comebacks ever.
Huh?
Because you can turn around a whole game with a barely won team fight.
Uh-huh.
Especially on the point when you get more kills than deaths.
Yeah, of course,
And
of course. What?
Yeah, if they turn around this game with a good team fight.
Yeah, of
If not,
course.
I
but-
think it's over.
Team EX had a very good team fight over at the top at their base. Like 10 minutes ago. I was really impressed by that, and I really thought, okay, they might actually start to turn this game around right now. They seem to have let it slide a little bit, as Team Sia is currently leading in 7k XP and 4.5k gold. Hold on, it turns out that my my settings for Steam were not correct. Just have to switch a couple of things off. There we go.
Yeah, I don't know if people can't hear me in game, but in the
Oh,
stream
really?
that's
Oh,
really weird.
that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know why. Open mic
Is your
on
open
and
mic
stop
on?
it. Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh, that's
I
weird.
checked that twice, not 3 times now, but still
Huh.
nothing.
Okay, that's really odd. So to everyone currently watching into the client, the DotA2 client right now, you're probably wondering why sometimes I seem to be talking to an invisible person. It's not because I have imaginary friends. It's because my friend Kazuto, who is co-casting with me, for some reason cannot be here on DotA2 TV. I don't know why. Right now, there goes the tier 3 tower to half health. Courtesy of Team Sia.
Bottom tower.
But so yes, I'm not crazy, it's a technical problem. But also, did you see El Patron has been split pushing this entire time? And if it wasn't for wedges, I think that we might have been seeing a TI3 finals move where Admiral Bulldog pulled a similar move at the end of a game and actually won the Alliance the game.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now. Radiant's bottom tower seems that
That's
There
exactly
goes the
what
tower.
it's doing
tower's
right now.
done for. No breaking down the radiant structures like this.
Okay, so there goes the tower, but Wedges is still there. Although, one thing that this Lone Druid is doing really well, he makes Wedges stay at his base. Wedges has to just keep TPing in back and forth, and in this small interval between his TPs in and out, El Patron is actually able to...
Guard.
Yeah, indeed, but then in that short time, the Lone Druid is actually able to do some damage, and he deals damage to buildings so really fast at this point in time that if Wedges like drops his guard for 10 seconds, that will be one set of wrecks.
Yeah. Look at this regeneration. Holy hell. 2,499 HP on himself and 2,700 on his bear.
Yeah, indeed.
Man, I don't want to encounter this bear in some kind of woods.
There's your Stampede, and El Patron might actually pay for this, because in comes the entirety of the team of Team Sia, and well, Sia wins. There you go. You're dead. I'm sorry, everyone. Sometimes I just have to make bad puns.
Still, the DD rune is still up and running.
Yep, the GG rune is still there. Tinker picks up his Manta style right now. He's also, right now, he's pretty much $6. He could sell his Soul Ring for something else. Like a,
I don't think the Soul Ring could be pretty strategic. Because if you have low mana, you just can transform your HP
it's
into mana.
true,
No
but
problem.
Tinker has a base mana pool of 2,000 right now, and the Soul Ring is just going to give him 150 mana every time he activates it. So
Yeah, it's
hey,
150,
it's still a very nice thing
almost
to
a
have.
laser.
but- Yep.
And the laser can turn around matches.
That's true.
Dire's mid tower.
Now the Lone Druid decides to abandon his siege on the bottom lane and instead go for the top lane.
Yeah, but Tinker is not gonna let him.
No, indeed, because in come the double The double illusion
Oh,
from the
just
Tinker.
bought back.
Hmm?
Just bought back into the game.
Oh, and now Sia is actually going for Roche. In comes Laukio though, gets silenced. Wraith King picks up the Aegis of the Immortal. Oh, that's a hero you don't want to have an Aegis of the Immortal on if you are the enemy team. Also, what happened with Laukio there? Did he misclick or something like that? Because he zapped on just onto near the tower, you know? Near the trees, I mean. He didn't get into the Roche pit actually.
The Dire best do
I'm not sure if he was able to. He wouldn't be able to get off his static remnants in that way, at least. Bartek gets trapped into a vortex. Now there's your Stampede. Laukio manages to get the kill on the Dazzle. Lone Druid destroys the tower on the bottom in the meantime. Mo dropping low. There's your Pipe though. Screen Protector buys back. He's killed by the Wraith King. Double kill for Bartek. Storm Spirit buys back. Zip zaps in. Finds the Skyref Mage. And now Distrou drops low as well and will die. Now Bartek is still alive. He has his Aegis. He has his Resurrection as well. Triple kill for Bartek. Now giving chase after BKN. There are buybacks everywhere, but not for the Storm Spirit. He has no buybacks anymore. And now the Resurrection has already happened, and now Bartek is just being mauled down. He's trapped inside the vortex. He's overgrowth as well. He might have overextended. That's a very well done thing for Team EX. As they pick up 4 heroes from Team Sia. I'm not sure how many of their team died because there were massive buybacks all over the place. From the looks of it, the Lone Druids as well as the Treant and the Storm Spirit all bought back.
Lone Druid, Storm Spirit, Dazzle, Disruptor, Trine Protector and Skyref.
Yeah. Now I was just talking about Team EX. So I guess it's a pretty even trade then, isn't it? Because they managed to kill 4 heroes on the side of Team Sia. They lost the Storm Spirit twice, and the Lone Druid once, and the Trine Protector once. And hold on, I believe that the Disruptor also died at some point. Anyways, it was a pretty even team fight, I guess.
Yeah.
There is still a DD rune on the riverside. Not been picked up for a long time.
No, it's been spotted. No, it's been spotted.
Oh, yeah, it's been pinged out. The arrow barely misses as Tinker just in like 1/10 of a second manages to make his way back into the fountain. He's sitting on 3k gold, and what could he actually buy? That's, like I said, I think he should just sell his soul ring and go for something else. Although what that will be, I'm not actually sure. Yeah, but we'll see what he picks up. Oh, yeah. I think he should go for the Dagon.
Dagon? Yeah, Dagon.
Lauko zaps back. There's the arrow from Tib. Wedges manages to avoid it though. He TP'd in pretty much near the top of the arrow, but immediately blinked as soon as he was there. Well executed by the Tinker. That observer one is really silly. The one on the top, right over here. The pagoda one. There's your kinetic field.
Oh yeah.
Bartek, now look at the speed which we see he is attacking. He also has a Reaver. We'll be going into that hard next. Glyph gets popped, that's your Stampede. It's not going to be enough though, as the Marana ultimate gets activated. BKN is there giving chase. The glimpse back for Bartek. Bartek dropping low. He is silenced as well. If he dies right now, there is no reincarnation. He dies. He will respawn though. Bartek now munching down on BKN. There's going to be your kill. Wraith King dies. Wraith King kills the BKN. Azor also drops to the Centaur Warrunner. There's your Mystic Flare as well. Hits Lockyo, but Lockyo is back at the fountain. And Sia decides they shouldn't be pulling back here actually. But El Patron has been doing some real good work on the bottom racks. Did you see how much damage that Spirit Bat deals with a single blow? Patron gets Sheepstick. Is this going to be the kill? It most likely will. Distrou gets the kill. And no, Tinker gets the kill. And that's a beyond godlike Wedger.
Dire's lost the top tower.
And Wraith King gets the tier 3 top. And will now attempt to take a Rax of his own. Gets hit by the arrow though. And in comes Laukio, zips that in, and Mo dropping low. He's going to survive though, and Wedges, you're just doing so great. You kill Marana, you're beyond godlike. Now you're going to get caught out though, are you? No. Link's away, still alive. The arrow is there as well, now gets trapped into a kinetic vortex. Azor will pay for this by a Sheepstick. There's your first melee barracks.
Didn't make it.
The other one is already down to half HP. In comes a Rod of Athos for the Skyrap Mage. Bartek has enough for his Heart of Tarrasque if he wishes to buy it. He should actually. Heart of Tarrasque is one of my favorite items on the Wraith King. Oh, and now a haste rune. Oh god.
And over here.
And an instant quadruple Dagon for the Tinker. Okay, Tinker is level 25. He's pretty much 6-slotted right now. Just needs one more level of Dagon. He can't get stronger than he currently is. He's sitting 12 on 2. Wraith King is 10 on 4. Highest kill count on the side of Team EX is from Laukio on the Storm Spirit. He's 9 on 11. Kirko's 0 on 9. Ouch. And XP is now still going. It's been a steady climb with a couple of like peaks and lows. But right now it's still 12k in favor of Team Sia. Gold not that much actually, it's only like 6k in favor of Team Sia. But yeah, 2 sets of racks are gone. One of the tier 4 towers is actually also gone. And now it seems like Sia wants to attempt to take this final tower, this final tier 3 and this final set of racks. Although it looks like Team EX is noticing something. They're all around that place right now. Arrow will fly to scout things out, hit a creep, but also spot out Bartek. Bartek gets trapped into a kinetic vortex once again. In comes Wedges though. The ultimate from the Marana gets popped. BKB gets popped by the Spirit Bear, and Team Sia just manages to get out of there in time. So that's a pretty much wasted BKB charge on that Spirit Bear. That was a 7 seconds BKB charge. There's a smoke from 3 heroes at the time of Sia. Roche will respawn within 2 minutes. They might want to wait out that one, but honestly I think they could actually just go for it. Although knowing the team fight of EX just now, you know, a little while ago, you shouldn't do anything reckless, and I think Team Sia knows that. Arrow hits on Bartek. The weave comes down from the Dazzle as well. Another kinetic footage. Bartek just does not give a single shit on these kinetic vortexes. And I do apologize for my language, but that's just how it is. Dagon dealing so much damage on the Spirit Bear. And the tower is nearly down, only a little under 200 HP left. It's going to be taken up a bit by living armor. Dazzle picks up a Sheepstick. And again, Bartek gets trapped inside of the kinetic field. In comes Patron, activates the BKB. There's your static storm as well. Kurko dropping low is right now down. Azor is down as well. Dazzle is down. Wedges is beyond godlike and manages. Oh, my throat hurts. Bartek now hitting down onto the melee barracks. This will be the third melee barracks to go down. Centaur Warrunner kills off Laukio. That's 3 heroes down for Team EX. This will be game. All of the sets are down. We have mega creeps, and there's the GG. EX calls it 50 minutes in. Sia leading by 40 kills. over the 23 of EX, leading 12k in XP and approximately 10k in gold. Well done, Sia. So that was the game. I'm Kira from VicaraGaming, co-casting with my buddy Kazuto from this same group, bringing you game number 1 of Sia vs EX. We are going to go into game number 2 in just a while. And Kazuto, as we always do, who do you think was the man of the match?
Hmm?
You there?
Sorry, what?
Who do you think the man of the match is?
Centaur.
Centaur? Yeah. I do agree. His stampedes and his stomps were extraordinarily great and extraordinarily helpful in the early and mid games. So let's call Distrou our man of the match for today. We're going to go into game number 2. Don't go anywhere.